Hey everyone, Martin here, and welcome to NASCAR Film 2004, again, for a very special Daytona 500 video that's happening this weekend. So happy Daytona 500 weekend. It's the start of Daytona 500 week, as you guys are, or as I'm filming this. I already got Wednesday's video filmed and edited. It's going to be out by the time you guys are seeing this, so if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It was a fantastic race. So, but first, before I get into the why I'm doing this race, well, last year it was a last minute plan. I got rid of that last year because it didn't go well at all. But it's gonna go better this time. So anyway, settings, same as always. Instead of doing a 10% race, we're gonna make it short and sweet. I already dealt with one quarter distance race on Wednesday, which we ended up winning. So we're gonna make this one a little shorter. And so for today's race, instead of me racing as my normal driver, so around mid-December of last year, if you guys, most of you NASCAR fans already heard about the news that great BIFF was killed in the plane crash. He and his wife and 2 kids, along with a couple other people, were killed in that plane crash. So obviously, at the time, it was very devastating news to find that out. So because of that, we're going to honor Great Biffle as most Roush Fenway cars, and a lot of people this weekend are doing that, so we're going to do the same thing here. And instead of calling this the Daytona 500, we're calling this the BIFF 500. So that's what we're going to call it here. It's going to be the BIFF 500. Obviously, 20 laps here. Let's go. Alright, we're on the way here, and it's actually my second time trying to do this race because the first time... Oh no, please don't drive away from me. The first time I tried to do this race, I had it on easy settings, and I was moving up to the field pretty quickly, and I was like, there's no way I have this on easy, so I had to stop the video to make sure, and I accidentally had it on easy. So, before I did this race, I ended my first video to make sure, well, sorry Schreier, to make sure I have it on the right settings, and I do. So, it is on custom. It's my normal game settings. We're good. And, yeah, we're going to have a normal race. So, hopefully things go to plan here. Didn't do that straight. Oh, looks like contact happened up there. From what I saw, but, oh, it's slowing up here. Off of 4, we're going to complete lap 1 here in Daytona. Hopefully we'll move up to the field a little better than Wednesday. If you guys saw Wednesday's video, we got to within 3 seconds of the leader, then we struggled since. Because the AI wanted to run the outside like Chase Montgomery here. He's trying to move up. But we don't really need to. We can just run the bottom of the racetrack because the bottom's the fastest way around. And I had to gamble on the first stop and go with right side tires. And we ended up getting a lot of trap position because of it. So, here we go. We're doing it again. And we're running the bottom here as we're getting a lot of spots. Mark decided to move down and block Schrader. We might as well try it with him. Hopefully we come up to the field better than what we did on Wednesday. Because like I said, Wednesday we struggled. As soon as we got to somewhere in the teens, we struggled to get out there because Jeff Byrne wanted to run the high side. We're going to learn that for this field. Brett, but I am down here. As we're trying to stay in the draft. I'm trying to get up there. As... I don't know if we're going to go 3 wide here, and we won't. I want to try to get out there, but the problem is Brett Bodine is not making it easy on me. But I had to move him up. I'm trying to get some draft. And these guys are making it hard, too. And we're 3... Oh, we're not 3 wide. I wish these guys can move, so when I can get behind someone, we can work together. And try to get up to that front pack. Mike Scan, please run the bottom if you can. Well, I might work with Jerry. Actually, I might work with Jerry Nader. Jerry Nader's running the bottom. Oh, sorry. Oh, I messed up here. All because I'm trying to get somebody to run the bottom. Actually, let's let this 01 by if I can. I'm getting split in the middle. Not the best thing to do. And let's try to work with Mike Skinner here. Because we are struggling. Just like on Wednesday. Looks like Mike Skinner, just like Jet Byrne, wants to be an outside lane camper. But I'm trying to move him down so we can run the bottom, because, like I said, guys, the bottom is the fastest way around the racetrack. He likes to be an outside lane camper. So, just like Jeff Burton. And in this case, he's my teammate. And it looks like in this case, just like on Wednesday, I might have to go with rights on the first stop. Considering these guys love to run the outside. So it's going to be like Wednesday all over again. Looks like a lot of cars are coming in. Let's see if these guys come in. Well, a lot of them are. I'm going to stay out. And driving with Brett Bonai, we actually got up to the field a lot better this time. So, like, he's running the bottom of the racetrack, and we were finally running him down. So, if he comes down pit road, or if any of these guys come in, we're up to 22nd, but we're realistically in the back of the field. So, we're going to do just like we did on Wednesday. We're going to go with right side tires, and hopefully we get up to the front, try to get some track position. So, we'll see what happens. It's going to be the same strategy to be as on Wednesday. Looks like these guys are pinning up here, so I'm going to do the same. And just like on Wednesday, we were able to get down pit road very aggressively. So I'm going to try to do the same thing here and try to get those right side tires, try to get track position. And here we go. Like I said, we get down pit road aggressively. And there we go. All right, right side tires. All right, right side tires.
And the crew will go to work on this car. It looks like they're going to change 2 tires. Looking for other adjustments. Don't see any. 1 can of fuel is going in. Will there be a second can? No. 2 tires, 1 can of fuel here on pit road.
And just like on Wednesday, I came out right behind Junior. And looks like we're going to be in second. That's what happens when we went with when you go with the 2-tire car. You're going to get a lot of track position. And it looks like we're going to cycle out what we did on Wednesday, right up near the front of the field. And now let's go for the lead right here, and to the lead. In the BIFF 500. Here comes Junior to the outside here. I kind of slowed him up a little bit. They're about to go 3 wide behind me. Here's Ricky Raw on the bottom. Trying to go 3 wide or 3 wide back there. That's for, I think, 3rd position. But Junior's running high and long. Going to slow him up here. As we're coming halfway home here in Daytona, on the next stop, just like on Wednesday, again, we're going to go with 4 tires to be on the same strategy as everybody else and hope the crew can step up like they did on Wednesday. As we're halfway home here in Daytona. And yeah, as long as we handle this leader and maintain our track position, history's going to repeat itself on Wednesday, from Wednesday, hopefully. Here comes Dale Jr. to the outside here in the BIFF 500. Jimmy Johnson, the Chevy team, is going to try to follow him as well. Jeff Gordon's back there. And we are back to 3rd. Look, there's nobody behind us. We can just drive off of these guys. Again, we don't have to lead every lap. We just had to maintain track position, and we're doing just that so far. Looks like Jimmy Johnson wants to be an outside lane camper too. And we're going to be right behind Junior. Hopefully he stays down here. And he won't. Of course he won't. Well, to me, because I am a Ford, and we might be able to slide in here. Yeah, we will. And it looks like most of these guys are going to pit. I'm not sure, but we're in 3rd. We got some good track position. I don't know when the leaders are going to pit. I'm going to pit with the leaders, just so I'm on the same strategy as them. And I explained on Wednesday, if you pit with somebody else, you'll be okay. But if you pit by yourself, you're going to lose a lot of positions and a lot of track time. You'll be by yourself. So it's better to have some friends. But right now I got some friends on the racetrack to try to save some fuel. As we're under Jimmy Johnson here for 2nd. Hopefully I can get by him here. And no, but Junior's going to give me the bottom. I appreciate it as we are. Oh, hold on, not yet. I think Junior's going to pit. We're in 2nd. Unofficially, but looks like Ricky Rudd's going to pit. Like I said, I'm going to pit with the leaders as we are up to 2nd. Alright, in the 3 and 4, looks like most of the leaders are coming up here. I'm going to do the same thing in the send down pit road, and 4 tires. 4 tires. We'll still stop, that's okay. There's Jeff Gordon. We cycle out ahead of him, and yeah, we should be set sail here. And history is going to repeat itself from Wednesday. Off of forehand to the finish line, coming to 5 laps to go. The leaders are exiting the pitch right now. And we're going to be up to speed. 5 laps to go here. And here we go. We're in 5th right now. The leaders are in turns 1 and 2 right now. Again, we're up to speed. So we should be out front here. Let's forget by Tony Stewart. That's for 3rd. And here are the leaders right up here. They're going to run me down before you know it here. It's just, it takes a bit for them to get up to speed. And here we go. Lead the BIFF 500. Now, can we go win this thing for Great Biffle? I sure hope so. Here comes Dale Jr. to the outside. They have ran me down. We're coming to 2.5 laps to go. Junior's on my outside. It's 4 to lead the BIFF 500. As we're into 3 and 4. Junior has the lead at the moment, but he's got a Chevy team behind Jeff Gordon. I got my teammate behind me, Mark Martin, who he and I have a little bit of history in the Thunder 04 series and the Busch series, but we're coming to 2 to go. I want to catch up to those, so I want to lose this race because if we're coming to 2 to go, it's not over yet. Into 3 and 4. Looks like this might be a little harder now as I'm trying to catch up to those two. Jeff Gordon keeps running the outside. We're running them down here as we're coming to 1 lap to go here in the BIFF 500. Let's see if I can pull a last-second miracle out in this. Alright, we have ran these two down. Gonna try to make the pass in 3 and 4. I'm gonna push Jeff Gordon to Dale Jr. first and try to get by them both. And here we go into turns 3 and 4. Can I make it happen here? Off of turn 4. Let's see if I can make a last-second charge here. And it won't be enough. Looks like Junior's going to win it. Oh, here I come. Won't be enough. I'm going to sell for 2nd. Sorry, Great Biffle. I tried. Looks like Kyle Busch might finally win a Daytona 500. We'll have to wait and see. Sorry, Biff Nation. I came up 1 spot short. If Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon didn't pull away, I probably ran back down, but it was a little too late to make a last-second charge. But unfortunately, it is what it is. But oh well. We did lead 5 laps, but Junior led about half the race. Grandpa finishes 5th. Let's see. Ricky Rudd led 3 laps, finishes 7th. Jimmy Johnson 9th. Matt Kenseth 12th. Kevin Harvick, who was Great Biffle's enemy at the time, finishes 18th. So good for him if you're Great Biffle fans, because I'm sure most of you remember that. I believe it was from Bristol. Around that time, Great Biffle and Harvick were enemies around this time. Especially during the Bristol Busch Series race. For those of you, I think the old NASCAR fans know what I'm talking about. So, Flippy Doodle, who was one of my enemies in the career mode, for those that remember that, for you old fans, he finishes 26th, so hooray on my part. And yeah, look, Mark finishes 32nd, so that's good for him. And Jeb Burton, the outside lane camper, DNF. So I'm happy that he DNF, although he was my teammate in this video. But on Wednesday, for those that know, he was an outside lane camper. I made a short of it. So yeah, he was an outside lane camper. Mike Skinner also is. But it is what it is. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, guys, or for this week. As far as videos, next week, maybe, I'm thinking about it. Well, I got a 25th anniversary video, but maybe the following week, maybe we'll try to get Great Biffle a championship by doing a mini-series that Michael Roots normally does, where you try to get other drivers a championship. So, maybe we'll try that. So, anyways, that's it for me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Next week will be Atlanta and 25th anniversary video of Dale's Passing. We'll do a race on that. So more Daytona videos coming up. But next week will be Atlanta for the Busch season. So see you all next week and have a good day, everyone.